Hello, everyone. It's not 8 yet. Look at my eye, guys. Look at my eye. I was able to get it back up to par to be able to come partay. How's everyone doing? Let's see what we have here. NJ, Durham, England. I was looking that up. It's a nice area, but yeah, you guys have special weather down there. Angie, thank you so much, my precious dear, for being here. Hey, everyone. Let me know if I'm yakking too loud. Takishiro Kiyoshita. I keep trying to pronounce that properly, and I'll do that every time I see the name. Thank you, Angie. Hey, how's everyone doing? Let's see here. I don't want to get too high. Greetings from India. Hey, thank you very much. I've had a bunch of connections with a bunch of people from India this week. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here. Miss Hird. Hi, Bruce. Sorry about your eyes still. It's the story of my life. It always has been. Put a couple of drops in it, and it goes good. I'm anxious to get that heating down. That heating doesn't help, I'm telling you that. What up, Whistler K. Stanton? Thanks for being here, Whistler. Jason Walsh. Hello, Bruce. Thanks for the stream. Jason, thank you. These streams are awesome, guys. I love doing them. And I really appreciate when you guys come up. Bruce, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? Cindy Luhu. Hey, Bruce. Dustin. I love it when the names come in like this. Dan Kyle. Comment vas-tu, Bruce? Ça va très bien, Dan. Hey, Dan, dans quel bout que tu deviens, mon ami? Es-tu du Québec? Ça doit pas. J'ai pas qu'un Québécois qui vient ici. Ça commence. Do you have allergies? An accumulation of that too, Darla, I think. Thanks for being here, Darla. I think so. It's that eye, and then it starts on the cheek most often. And last year it was more this eye, but keeps me beautiful. Listening to you from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, thanks for being here very much. Brooklyn, New York. How much sleep do you get, Bruce? Frank, I get actually not much, that's for sure, but I do sleep 5 to 6 hours. I've gone a bit longer than that. I'm spinning in my bed and I want to get up. I just honestly have a hard time going to sleep. Dustin, thanks for being here. Dustin, I appreciate that, man. Je suis bilingue, mon ami. Dan, super, awesome. So le plaisir d'être bilingue. We can communicate in any language we want, Dan. That's for sure. We're limited when we don't understand English or French. Thank you, Miss Hird. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Yvette, Chris, thank you. Hi from Bendigo, Australia. Love it. Frack, thanks a lot, bud. And thanks for being in the community, too. My beard's uneven. This is why I watch myself when I'm filming. See my angles. You know what I should do, like Huff Paranormal? He's got that little mustache that goes up. He used to have it. Let's go to the moon. Anti-Semitic. Thank you for being here. Oui, c'est bien. We're going to go to the moon for sure. I think in 2 or 3 days, right? The moon should be back out, guys. You know what I've been doing every night? I want you guys all to know. I'll be checking the names at the same time. I've been doing infrared camera. That right there. Every night. And I've been letting it run for 3 hours a night. And I've been watching some of the footage. I've accumulated over 28 hours of footage, which is ridiculous. I mean, it's still fun for rainy days, but I've been getting a lot. That infrared camera is showing us so much stuff. Butt Quacker says, quack. How's it going, man? Quanks a lot. What about a fake sun? Could be fake. I tell you, Dustin, I've been watching the sun, and I've been filming it with even the infrared. I've found a way to put a polarized filter over top of it. I've made my own, but not much is going on in the sun. Really not a lot is going on it. Well, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't mean that nothing's going on. But I'll be doing more of that. DN, time for some real stuff. Thanks for being here, DN. Any news from Tyler? Oh, Darla, thanks a lot for asking. Yeah, I actually did get a comeback, a feedback from Tyler. He reached me, and I even talked to him about the live stream, and apparently it was all just a misunderstanding, and I'm sure it was, but he's going to fix it up. He said he was going to maybe possibly, he told me he would, but I'm saying maybe possibly, show some of my work. I sent him 5 videos. He's going to be checking them out. And I think everyone, my exposure on other channels will be a good thing. And it'll attract more people, and it'll get this out more, more to others. My friend Frack Centurion. I love these names, by the way. How is the leg, Bruce? Dustin, the leg's doing good. I guess I have to leave some time between complaining, right? I've been complaining about my leg, my eye. A lot's going on. The leg is good. I'm still on anti-inflammatories, actually. For whatever the reason it was that sensitive, I have no idea. It banged itself. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, okay, I'll check out the Alien Hunter. Is it a good channel? I'll check them out. Dirty Rotten Imbecile 69. Salute. How the heck are you doing? Thanks for coming on by, you guys and gals. Yeah, I got to watch in this week. My kids are calm and happy tonight. Cosmic Confusion. That is amazing. Well, we're not going to talk too loud. Turn down the volume so we don't wake them up. Hi from Vaudreuil. DJ Terrio. Thank you very much, sir. That's such a catchy name, by the way. DJ Terrio. It's actually a name that sounds familiar. Do you actually DJ in bars in Montreal or something? Because that name does sound really familiar. Hi, Bruce. John Doe. Hey, John. Thanks a lot for being here, man. Or woman, we don't know. John Doe. Danny Terrio. Salut, Bruce. Comment vas-tu? Ça va bien, man. Hey, Dan. Thank you for being here. Merci d'être ici, man. Hey, Danny, t'es-tu du Québec? Je crois. Sûrement, je te l'ai déjà demandé, mais c'est même avec ma petite tête. Des fois, j'oublie. Eric Wild. Thanks for being here, buddy. Helga Charisma. Hi. Sorry, I'm missing some of the comments, guys. Tyler Thomas. I'm very new to the channel. How often do you stream? Tyler, thanks so much. I stream every Friday and usually talk about what went on through the week and just hook up with all of us. 8 o'clock Friday night. So this time right now, every Friday. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Frack, here we go again. I'm not stopping with you. Get the new scope, lol. Well, Frack, thanks a lot, buddy. I love you for it. And let me tell you that it's going fast. I mean, the support that I'm getting is beyond anything I've never asked. And I've left the link there, and that's those that can offer. Yes, Pepe Le Pew. Hey, bro, how's it going, man? I guess you weren't, you didn't have that reunion after all. Thanks for being here, man. Frack, I can't thank you enough, man. And I promise you, it's going to be amazing, the findings. And we're not done. Wait till the summer's coming along, and the next few days, the moon should be back out. I got to get some new footage, new images of everything. Too Tall, Plead the Fifth. Any new videos in the future, Bruce? Every day there's videos, my friend. Every day the videos here are new, or like today's video, if you just saw it, it's a continuum of my research. I get these findings and then I work on them. And as I'm working on them, as I find out more, and at the same time, as I gather a better narration and a better way of explaining exactly what I'm getting, because I know it's overwhelming for some people and hard to follow, controversial. I get it. And that's what I do. And new videos coming all the time. I have some new ideas. Infrared, I do the infrared because it sounds boring, guys, but the infrared is always filming. So it's a matter, it's like gambling. It's like playing the Russian, no, that's not Russian roulette. I don't go to casinos. Like the penny or jackpot, you know what I mean? The slot machine. Duh. It's the same thing when you go out with the infrared. You never know what the heck you're going to get. Never know what you're going to get. But at one point, we're going to get something so crazy, guys. Bill Loonback. Hello, Bruce. Illinois is here. Great work. Can you tell us how you started out? I would be more than happy to, man. 2.5 years ago, I was, at that point, an amateur photographer that had been taking pictures for 2 to 3 years. Like, I could almost say professionally, without getting money, if you want. Miss Heard, I won't stop either until the bigger scope. You are amazing. Thanks very much. And thanks for the comments too, Monsieur. We have a lot of fun in the comment section. Hawthorne Designs, thanks for being here. Marilyn is in the house. Oui, je suis Saguenay Copain. Thanks a lot. Jonquière, I think I saw. I appreciate that. So, and I started out, I'll just say this quickly, guys. When I started out, I went and got Pepe. Bro, you're the bomb. Hit the like button, everyone. Thanks so much. If you believe some of the whistleblowers, when looking at the full moon, we have a base at about 10 o'clock position. That's why we see many UFOs, and there and also on the dark side. Yes, we do, Bruce. Thank you, Monsieur. Yeah, absolutely. Not only on the dark side, it's side by side, the structures. So when I started out a couple of years ago, I took a picture of my first star, but I tried to do some editing. This is only the second time I was asked this, guys, and it's so interesting. I could write a book about it. I'll try to keep it brief. I found a star that for the first time was not blinding and did not have an energy source around it. So it must have been a planet. And then I went to look at that dark planet, and I saw that every time I was seeing a dark surface or a dark void or planet with some surface on it, it was always beside a star. So that took me a long time to actually get into the science of it all. I'm still studying. I'm still studying science and stars. It's scary because there's so much to learn, and I still sound like a dumbass most of the time, but I am studying it, and I'm trying. It's helped me finding those things to be able to know what happened. Bought myself a telescope immediately, borrowed the money from a friend, a family member, went to get the telescope, the 4-inch scope. I got my first UFO, first structure on the moon in the first week, and here I am. That's exactly what happened. See a triangular UFO over my head, 200 hovering, so no noise. So how? And then the cloud being sticking that way out. Once, notice I started letting out smoke and windmill. I missed that. I didn't entirely get that, but they're out there. The UFOs are out there. And you know, all this stuff. Nacho Libre. Thank you very much. Gracias. Bienvenido. And me, I don't remember. I'm pathetic. I can speak so many languages, guys, but if I stop speaking it for 11 hours, I forget it. As fast as I can learn, I can forget everything in a flash. That's my learning span. I learn everything so quickly, but I forget everything so quickly. Should I be telling you that? Seriously, San Diego skies are begging for you, Bruce. DC52, thanks for being here. What's a good first telescope? Bill Lundback. An Astromaster 70-inch telescope, this right here, okay? It's a 70-inch scope. And that telescope, which I will show you guys, I think next live stream we're going to have to do that. You get yourself a 70-inch or 100-inch scope. If it's for price, I'm talking price, okay? What is my chair doing down here now? So, oh, the Statue of Liberty. What is she doing there? So you get yourself a 70 or 100-inch. Why am I saying that? There's a special. George Giroux, greetings from North Dakota, I think. I'm so stupid. Is it North Dakota? I should just say ND. George, thanks for being here. You get yourself Nacho Libre. Holy smokes. Thanks a lot, man. Guys, I appreciate that. UFOs are for reals, and we all know it. Keep up the good work, brother. I love you for it, man. Yeah, they're for reals, all right. They're definitely for real. If you get yourself an Astromaster 70, there's specials every year for 3 years in a row so far. And I was able to get that scope. It was given as a gift for, I think, $175 taxable, under $250. And it's worth about $300. But listen, if you want to really become a researcher and be in the game, like, to say that you're really feeling teased and you're almost so close to the surface, get yourself at least, without exaggerating, a 4 or 5-inch scope. If you get a 6 or an 8, glorious fun. If you get a 10, 11, amazing fun. 13, 14 inches, wow. It's incredible, but it keeps getting better and better and better. And that's what's going to happen. Sorry, guys. It keeps getting better and better. And that's exactly what is going to happen. We're going to find so many findings. All this stuff I'm finding, guys, is in footage slowed down. I don't have time to see it all. I mean, the moon could explode tomorrow, and we could still have at least 6 years. I can show you the moon and findings. It keeps coming, keeps coming. I saw a sphere once that would slow disappear and reappear several times with a 5-minute period hovering over a farmhouse. Yeah. Can I ask you, just for the fun of it, are you seeing this as the sun is just under the horizon? I'm curious because I always do. And I see it early morning, 5 a.m. I see the spheres, one all the time mostly, and it's just sitting there and it's hovering. But it's coming first, and then it stops, and then I'll look at it for minutes, and it disappears. And they're real. But I don't think everyone can see them because of the skies. And this is what's intriguing me. I want to travel. I want to get around to see the skies in the States, Nevada, Florida, all these places to see if I can see a difference. Dan, merci mille fois. Dan, thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. It's very generous. Torben Witter, greetings from Germany. Dan, take the time to check out some of the videos if you get a chance. Clouds and a whole bunch of stuff, man, I've been finding on the moon. And thanks a lot for the support. Yes, Darla, it is. It's amazing. They call them niche channels, right? A smaller channel. There's my bump again. A niche channel is a small channel that has a real community. And YouTube talks about that real communities are small, but what did Hawthorne can't stop laughing because your shirt blends into the couch. So all I see is your head. A floating head. Now, price. I also bought a telescope, probably a 5-inch scope, and started on the moon with 2 daughters. And yes, I have seen a red-looking object passing in the moon's orbit. 15 minutes later, it passed the opposite way. Incredible. Takashiro Kiyoshita. Kiyoshita? It's not Kiyoshita, it's Kiyoshita. Let me know if I'm saying it right. I want to learn. I love learning languages. Thank you very much. You guys are very generous, and I'm not going to let you guys down. We are going to find more and more stuff. I'm doing this full time now, for those of you that don't know it, and I really need the support. And why? Because you notice what happened with the views? My gosh, we went from 800,000 views a month down to 100,000, which is okay, but I just hope that you guys don't all disappear. I want you guys around, you know, bobbleheads. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the Beatles bobbleheads. Any of you here have Beatles bobbleheads? Or should I say Beetle bobbleheads? Oh my God, it's hard to say. Octay Erdemir, I love that name. Hi, Bruce from the Netherlands again. How are you, bro? Doing good. Jeff Laws. The message was retracted, bro. Try again, bud. Thanks for being here. Darla, Tucky, that's great for the channel. It's amazing. You too, Darla, you know. I'm amazed by the support in the community. I see in comment sections on other channels, you guys are going to bat for me, and that's freaking amazing. I love you guys for it. It's totally unexpected that my community would have gone that far for me, and I really love you guys for it. That's why I want to keep doing. Jay Walker, I'm here forever, bro. Thanks a lot, man, and thanks for the generous contributions, the support, bro, for being here in the community especially. It's two things, you know, when you're here in the community, you're contributing, but you're actually coming to see the videos. I love you guys for it. Peace, American Rebel, Cosmic Confusion. Have you seen Crow 7 Sun video? What do you think about the second sun? Oh, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I've seen probably all of his videos, Lunar Waves and everything. I promise I'm going to go see that. I'm going to go check that out. Takeshiro Kiyoshita. I'm getting faster. Thanks endlessly. Carol McDade, I've been getting recommended videos on YouTube from 9 years. Something has changed. 9 years ago. Yeah, I know. YouTube And you nailed it by saying that, my dear friend. Is exactly what happened. And that's when I started noticing the views go by. Crow777, I don't know if you guys remember, some of the older community members, him and I hooked up because 2 of my videos were flagged as being his work, and it wasn't even him. Crow didn't even know this happened. And when I told him, he went to bat and went to YouTube and told them, you know, fix it up. But you know what happened? I was taken out of the search. And it's not Crow. It's Crow was defending himself, and with good reason. Because I mean, YouTube literally told me that Crow had flagged my videos. That wasn't true. So when they took it down, Darla, thanks a lot, Brother Bruce. I must say you have truly inspired me. I'm so grateful for the research you're sharing with this community. I hope to work with you one day. Scope on, brother. I love you for it, man, and thanks for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yes, the second son, infrared. Dan, I didn't know that. I didn't even know he did infrared. I mean, imagine, I feel stupid right now. I'm definitely going to see it. But I thought Crow had an amazing sun video. Wasn't it him that had the... There's one YouTuber that has an amazing filter, a real filter to see all the plasma and everything going around the sun. I have to really look into that. It's called an alpha something filter, and I have to get the right filters, exactly the right filters, to do some tests on my smaller scopes that I have here for you guys. That'll be amazing. David, thoughts on Bob Lazar? David, I had an amazing chance at trying to reach that guy on Twitter to see if he was a real person, and he is, and he's working as a nuclear physicist in his own work company and stuff, like his products, or he makes stuff. I don't know. He designs things and he sells flamethrowers and stuff, I think. I don't know. And or is that Elon? And you know what? Bob Lazar, I think that his story is real. I think that it's concrete evidence. And I think that it makes sense that the government let him float like it wasn't true. They didn't deny it, really. Well, they did actually deny it, but they didn't do anything to him. And just, you know, I believe that he was dead on exactly what happened. If he was lying for media, okay, but I don't think he was, because he didn't do anything for all of his life. Didn't do any videos on this ever. I think he just started recently making his movie. Thanks for asking. Sir Stanton, he's telling the truth, Lazar is. Whistler, K. Stanton, I absolutely agree. I agree with you. 100%, 101%. Ian Fenna, thank you for being here. Joe Blow, how's it going, brother? Brother from another. Nacho Libre, a commercial. Bruce Cesal, Bob Lazar, 100% real. I think so too. No doubt. I absolutely agree with you, Bruce. You deserve more followers. Your work is amazing. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I really love hearing it, guys. Like I said, if you're down in life, this is a therapy right here. Hey, Bruce. Cyborian, the Unknown Explorer. Thanks for being here, man. Divine Caitlin. Hello, Bruce. Gosh, I get to see you live. James, thank you very much. Hey, Bruce. Hope you're well. It's James and Abby from Australia, Tasmania. Love your song. Where can we download it? Cheers. It's free. Record it and use it. I didn't make the music. I made the song in it. And it's obviously going to hit charts very, very soon. Not. But I had some fun doing it, though. I had, yeah, Angie, I totally agree. Bob Lazar is definitely telling the truth. And he hooked up. You know, this is why John Lear, I have Bob Lazar and John Lear are the only UFO people I had ever heard of, except for the monkey that went to space. You guys know about the monkey that went to space? Very sad story. He ended up in a zoo all his life. And yeah, so that's where you astronauts are going to wind up. Careful. Wind up in the zoo, maybe. Miss Moore, thanks for being here. Andre Boutiette, thank you. Merci, Andre. Thanks, Andre, for being here. Yes, Joe Blow. Crow77 has a hydrogen filter. There you go. Some kind. He shoots the sun and pans over just a little, and you can see the second one. It's wild. Whoa, I did not see that. And so is this a recent video, or is it like one of his videos that he did near the end of his, not near the end of the research, you know what I mean? Near the end of the moon research, really, because he was really on the moon. Let's talk about the next telescope. Mark Gilman, let's talk about it. Hey, Mark, you know what size I was looking at? Thanks for being here, Mark. I was looking at, people will soon be saying that Bruce instead of NASA. I wish. Thank you very much. I wish. And what am I talking about? Mark Goldman. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to do three things at the same time. Hey, Mark, I was looking at two sizes. I looked at a 28-inch. It might be big. Maybe I'm jumping. But I went to look at a 28 and a 32-inch. That's all I'm going to say. You got to see this. But here's the thing. They're making the bigger telescopes smaller. I want one that can maybe come apart. I don't have the room for a big telescope. So since I don't want to take everyone's money and invest it into making this house bigger, I could maybe just add an outside area where I could sit a solid telescope, very solid telescope, without having to, you know, climb so much stairs. Maybe just get an elevator or something. I'm kidding. No elevator, but I do need a tower outside. So I looked at the 28-inch telescopes, but you know what, Mark? I'm not familiar with any of the makes of any of the companies. I started looking at Webster Telescope. I'm looking at people making their own telescopes, and freaking amazing. And it's surprising. They're really compact, the telescopes. The 32-inch, you could grab the head. It's this big. It's huge. And you can stick it right on top of the telescope without hurting your back. And I'm looking at the different models. Even though we're looking ahead, Mark, we're definitely going to have something. Rose Joy, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Rose. Hi from Montreal. Whereabouts are you from, Rose? Your telescope will blow away if it's too light. Yes, it will blow away here. Here it's incredible. My fence blew away. No, before the telescope blows away, I think the bricks have a chance of leaving. Andy Morrow, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Sorry, Gray, I missed that. Adam. Trudeau is just around the corner. Says the other planets have a... I missed that. Darn. I have to look lower. Final days. Also the vids of a double... What's wrong with me? It's going faster and faster. Brandon, yes. Live. Thanks for being here, Brandon. Miss here, Bruce, I think you are being hacked. Oh, why are you having a hard time seeing me? And that's funny. That's the last thing I saw was, Bruce, I think you're being hacked. You guys serious? Nothing's moving here. Oh, frack. Take a holiday and meet Angie. Yes. You know, I definitely would. I'd leave for 3 days just to go and surprise her and bring her out for a ride in the telescope and, you know, look at the stars. I'm going to put wheels on that bugger. I could put wheels on it. You never know. You never know what happens one day. You never know. I am going to travel, that's for sure. And England is definitely a place where I'd love to go. Of course. Yeah, Joe Blow. Good day, mate. George TF, the real. Thanks for being here, man. Saw your comment this afternoon or this morning, too. Thanks a lot, bud, for being here. Jeff Laws, all good here. How's it going, Jeff? Trudeau also ignores a petition signed by over 35,000 scientists that says global warming is wrong. Yeah, I'm not too fond of him. Excuse me. It's maybe not that I'm not fond. I'm skeptical about what he's doing. You're not being hacked and no one is after you. You are to publish and doing nothing illegal. But shit hits the fan. Come to Denmark. Get a safe house here. Wow, thanks a lot, man. Darn right. My roots. Well, I have German blood. So, and I found out that I'm part, I have even Métis or Métis Indian in me. So that's my big cheekbones right there. Good thing I don't have glasses. I'd be like, looking at the top. Why don't I put that down a little bit there? Don't want you to see my floor there. Wouldn't want you to see my plywood floor. No, I'm kidding. I've been watching for over a year. I'm an amateur astronomer too. Rose, thanks for being here. And Rose, do you have a telescope, camera, telescope, binoculars? Listen, I've seen so many people, for some reason, binocular bird viewing has been around for a long time. I know a lot of people that watch the moon with binoculars, but you know what? They actually see a lot of the UFOs with it. They're not filming it, but they're seeing it. Oh, yes, definitely, Angie. I definitely will. Oh, yeah, like without exaggerating, I'm just waiting for things to go good. If things would go good, you know what the fun part is, guys? When things start picking up here, I'll be able to travel and do this from different places every day. Because I want to literally, instead of storm tracking, we're going to track the moon. And we're going, see events in the sky. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to see the sky there. I want to see what the heck's going on. I want to jump I want to go to the beach. Hawaii, eh? Wow, I'll never go there. John Doe, do you smell that? John Wenke. Brandon Fall, I'm from Wisconsin too. Hey, thanks for being here, Wisconsin. J Rock or Jerashi? Are the Chinese still up there? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say yes or no, but it's funny, eh? They went there and then bye-bye. They leave and then we just don't hear anything anymore. It's making me laugh, right? When you think of it. I don't know. It is funny. Go to Key West. Hey, I went to Key West with my parents. Oh, I was 14 years old for the first time. The only place I ever went when I traveled was Dominican Republic. Loved it. But I went to Florida. I drove down to Florida, Cocoa Beach, went past south of the border, North Carolina, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida. Went down to Cocoa Beach. Then we stayed there for a couple of days. We're close to Orlando. We went down to Miami and Key Largo, Montego. No, I didn't go that far, but I would have loved to have gone down all the way down to the Keys. Key West. Key West. Heard a lot about that area too. I live in Grassy Key for 15 years. American Rebel. Thanks for sharing that, brother. Aussie, Aussie. Aussie, Aussie, awesome free. Hey, George, how is the weather down in Australia? Could you tell me, man, what your coldest weather is? Is there a time of the year there's a difference? Is January, how much cooler can January be with your June or July weather? I'm really curious about that. We read all this crap on the internet, and I just love talking to people face to face, finding out what's going on in other places, I think it's more real. Darla, that person's amazing, I'm telling you. You all are. You guys are all amazing. Aldora Derota. Love your work, Bruce. Thanks once again for being here. Thanks for following. And hi from Montreal. Thanks a lot. That's very generous. Aurora Rising, Bruce. Can you see the orange biodome in the reader over the apple bite? Somewhere it does dark. I know if you see it, then it's real because you aren't afraid to show the truth. Well, I promise you one thing. Miami Beach. Tu étais toi avec, mon Dan? Je me souviens de beaucoup de choses là-bas. The sky is amazing at night, Whistler K. Stanton. The sky is amazing at night. Yeah, well, I'd love to see the skies in other places. Boy, hey, Applesauce, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Rose Joy, I have a GSKYR 130. 130. So you can do the moon or the stars. I guess you probably do both for sure. I'm really going to get into the stars in the coming weeks, guys. Don't worry. Stars and planets. It's not going to take any time away from the research ever. When I take a day to do infrared or something else, it's because there's something on the works and I'm working something out. What's your main goal on YouTube? Octay Erdemir, my main goal is to allow anyone from children to older adults of many languages that will come here to view the research and give their own opinions on it. And I really want to reach people of other languages. I hate that barrier. I really hate that barrier. But I'm here to stay forever. I'm here. I'm going to be here till I die on YouTube doing this. And if YouTube closes, I'll be elsewhere. And I always want to post this work in this way, in this free way of sharing it with everyone. How can we not? When I found this out on the moon, I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to be the one telling the world that there's stuff up there? No, it doesn't work like that. But that's okay, because most people that are doing these channels, well, that's being a bit, I'm judging people. I'm sure I know I've seen some people that just are doing this for recognition, fame, glory, to get known. And you see these live streams that go on and on talking about these. I'm not even going to say it. It's that I don't want to get too deep into ancient civilizations and to, I just want to straight up raw truth. What if it's not aliens that are up there? So we're still just finding stuff. There's someone up there, whether we know they're aliens or not. Takeshiro Kiyoshita. I'm still not saying it right, eh? Takeshiro Kiyoshita. I'm going to look it up, proper pronunciation. Eric, the new live stream rules. I'm just teasing you, my friend. Thanks for the generous contributions. Thanks a lot, Applesauce, for being here. Go Habs, go. Bye, Habs, bye to golf. All right, Joe, you're blocked. Next. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that, man. I think you're right, though. Haven't been following hockey in ages. God, I'm getting shorter, guys, and my chair sinks. So that's why you guys are seeing me on the floor. Bruce, I posted some more pics and info. Share all you want. Sorry I didn't see your comment until a little while ago. Oh, John. Thanks a lot, John. Wow, I'm surprised I even remember you, bro. I'm so pathetic when it comes to remembering people. And it's your telescope. And I think I can download it right off the Facebook, right? And if not, if you send me a message, I'll go to my Gmail definitely today. And tomorrow I'll show it on the next video. I want anyone that has a setup, no matter how small or how big your telescope is, and you want to show me what you guys are doing, what you're capable of getting. I mean, anywhere from binoculars. If you know something that you can do with binoculars that is not known yet, and that we could use that to help us find different objects in the sky, try some filterings over your binoculars, you guys. It works, really works. Yes, you can download it from FB. Well, John, thanks a lot, man, and I definitely will. That's exactly where I'm going to get it. And I appreciate it, man. I hope I find the post. I'm sure I will. If not, drop it in my, if it's not too much to ask, drop it in the message, bro, because I really do want to show people the telescope. It's a beautiful telescope, by the way. Miss Heard, Bruce, your likes from Darla and I not appearing. That's funny, eh? And I know it. Someone this afternoon was telling me that they did not get any notification. Once again, Bruce, will we ever? Thanks, Miss Heard. Thanks for the donation, my dear. We were able to see beings on the moon's surface with a telescope. Well, Ronnie, we can. We can see them moving, and the beings to see it. I believe we will, and maybe massive gatherings. I believe we can get as close as seeing a speck, a human walking on the surface of the moon. Not right now, but not so far and very close. I'm seeing under a quarter mile. That is not bad at all. But seeing under a quarter mile doesn't show us a capsule, if there is one up there or not, which I'm not ruling out. They didn't go. They didn't go the way they said they did. That's my belief. I know that for a fact in my head. They did not go the way they said they did. Common sense hits you in the face. The thermosphere. I learned that in school. 5,000 degrees. Aluminum alloy melts under 5,000 degrees. A lot of stupid little stuff. Unless they have magic aluminum alloy, I don't think so. Is in the biz. Valenzano. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hello and welcome. Mark Goldman. Bruce, what's the next step for disclosure of your work to bring it to NASA. I'm doing a lot about that, to bring it to NASA. More easy, you can call me Lone. Hey, Lone. Thanks, man. Mark, you know what the next level is? I'm going to tell you guys a secret, okay? I really shouldn't be telling anyone this, because the association that's going to be nice enough maybe to speak with me, I'm not going to mention it before I get there, but it's so close. There's, worldwide media mainstream associations that are related to ufology and ufology conferences and platforms, possibly. The contact was made, the opening was made on my research. A friend did that for me, and it's going to be now to talk to them. I'm talking to a couple of big associations, guys. I'm right in there, but I didn't know how to present myself, and I didn't know how not to pass off as an idiot or a liar or just a scammer. But now it's starting to make sense, and I know a better way of being able to present it. I want the Bruce Seazall soundtrack. You can have it. You definitely have it. What I'll do is I'll make a song of it and I'll ship it all to you guys. There's some words missing and I have to make it better and complete it. NASA is a joke, please. Of course it's a joke. Why are you saying please? I ain't freaking denying it. I ain't denying it. I got nothing against them. Darren. Right on, brother. Yeah, you said it. You said it. And it's, I was talking to the founder, basically the one running that right now. Maybe not to be on the podium, I'd love to, but to get a chance to explain my story and what I'm finding on the moon, to present that to who you said, Darren, that agency with the M that was missing in what you wrote. I love muffins. Frank Centurion, someone is hacking and blocking us. That I totally believe it. At the live stream, it's been 3 live streams there, and I am definitely having a lot of problems. You see what I'm getting in the emails. But what makes me laugh is that the person that are doing the hackings are someone that are playing around, but they know exactly what the hell they're doing. Because I don't know how people get into. You guys have seen Mark Gower. Thank you very much. Mark, thanks for being here. Hi from Montreal, man. I appreciate that, man. Greetings from West Virginia. Ricky Reed. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, Angie. I'm telling you. You guys, I think it happened to Chris from Mars Anomalies. You guys ever have your computers, and I'm serious, I'm not talking about the fan going fast. Have you ever had your fan go so fast that you heard the screws want to come out of your computer? That is because you've been hacked. It happened to me 2 or 3 times. Scrapped my iMac Pro, my brand new iMac Pro, and good thing I had the insurance on it, and it burnt it. It singed it. And what they do is, I don't want to talk too much about that, but to get into it, but they'll ping you. There's a ping, there's a pong. They send the energy from one IP address and several IP addresses, and they send it, they reroute it all to your computer. It overloads your computer. Your computer can't take it, and it just whines and it explodes. That's often what happens. Signals off, brother. James Eraser. Bruce, you're a legend. Your work is fantastic. And I want every day for those amazing footages you spend so much time on to bring us the truth. Cheers, Bruce. Jimbo from Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. Any person here from New Zealand, that's absolutely amazing. I have a couple of people that do come here from New Zealand. Thank you very, very much. Yes, Albert. Don't worry, Albert. I'm getting my sleep. I'm getting my sleep. Thanks a lot, New Zealand. That's very, very generous. And thanks for being here. Please mention your thoughts on the LRO Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. About which event, though? Is there maybe a particular event? I hope that I've seen photos from the LRO. I know a lot about it, and these objects that they're talking about. Where are all the original objects? We don't really see them, do we? We never see them on the surface. We never see them. You mean to tell me they don't have a camera on the moon where they landed their stuff to go see? Last week on Mars Anomaly, the vid said unavailable. Oh, yeah. Way to go, New Zealand. Thanks, Miss Heard. New Zealand. Yeah, they rock. Absolutely. The other end of the world. New Zealand, some rocking news from New Zealand in the past few weeks and stuff. I hope everyone's okay down there and everything's back to sort of some normal. Yeah, DC 52, I think so. But do you see how China seems to be doing the same patterns of what NASA's doing? I mean, when they're presenting their photos, when they're showing us the moon and stuff like that, I'm really not following that. Why they're doing it that way. Hey, Jim Fraser, thanks for being here. Mystical Modular, hello. I think so, Mystical Modular. Cyborg the Underworld Explorer, we shouldn't be each other's enemies. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Even the channels, even all the channels, we should be getting along. Because, the joke's on us here. That's the thing. And them watching us fighting, they must think we're really stupid to be fighting amongst ourselves on what's up there for sure. It keeps the secret held even longer. How the world ignores the truth. Love all the videos you present. Size Waters, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Roger Kurt, my page is acting so weird. Does the thermosphere and Van Allen belt affect how we see the moon from Illinois? You know what? I'm going to take a guess and say yes. I don't know if it's definitely from Illinois, but I know for a fact it does. What you said is true. It does affect the view from the surface in certain areas. Absolutely. I definitely believe it. John Thompson, yo, Bruce, omega-3, film moon. I take my omega-3s every day. They're right there on the table, actually. Take my B12s. I take my Bs for my brain. I take my B for my brain. I take it. DC 52. Yes, the China thing is so sketchy. Truth has a resonance, and that just doesn't resonate. Absolutely not. Things are not making sense. How come when it comes to space, all the countries agree? Nobody's saying that somebody saw something that wasn't there that was there. Everyone's going to shut up and agree. You watch. That's what makes me laugh the most. Definitely laugh the most. There we go. Is that better, you guys? Worried about the eyes there? You want me to go? I can go grab some vitamins if you want to. I'm not trying to get your attention. Super Dave, why are you trying to get my attention? Thanks for being here, man. Super Dave. You remember Super Dave Osborne? Are you too young, too old to remember that? Super Dave Osborne has been to the moon, picked up M. 1 Hariza% just found your channel. 2 questions. What are your thoughts on infrared astronomy? What are your thoughts on the CERN? The CERN and the Hadron Collider and DARPA are some of the areas I was researching before I got into the moon and lunar research. And listen, something is definitely happening in those areas. They're microwaving the sky. That's literally what they're doing. Is they're going to grab a certain area further away and they're microwaving that area. What's it going to do? We're experimenting with energy. We're going to blow up. I'm sorry. That's what's going to happen. I think we're going to blow up. Then some will live. Then they'll start over the civilization again. And the elites always know when the civilization starts up. That's why there's always a god that has to come down to Earth, or an alien god that has to come down to Earth. Anyway, I'm saying too much, but it's true. It's a cycle. It's an illusion. I'm not saying that religion is not real or that God's an illusion. I'm saying here on earth, what they want us to believe is that we're living in an illusion. And we are. I put a link when I make ad in Facebook. If you want, I put a link when I make ad in Facebook. Yes, Tokishiro. With pleasure. Go away, hacker. Get yourself a life. Is there another hacker here? Bruce, if somebody, you had the chance to go to the moon, would you take the ride and show us your adventure? I would. And I do it, even if I know they were coming to kill me, I just rush and I just give you the info and then I just go, definitely. I can't, it's unbearable to me to find these things at night and to not show them. I can't sleep sometimes because of it. I make videos right away and continuously because of it. Frack, thanks, man. Can you get some footage of Jupiter and Saturn for us, please? Well, guess what? This month, Saturn and Mercury and Jupiter are supposed to be right beside the moon. Around between the 18th and 23rd. Maybe I'm wrong about the date, but no, seriously, I'm going to try all the planets, guys. I can't wait. The stars, the planets. I want to do a lot of tests outside, and basically I'll be spending all my nights outside for sure. You're exciting me just talking about it. It's incredible. Bruce, why we don't see aliens on the moon, but only UFOs? Isn't that a bit strange? Well, it's not strange because in reality, what I'm getting are the aliens in vehicles. And it's like on Earth, if you've ever, and I'm very serious about this, if you've ever taken any trip on a Boeing or even a small plane, the minute you get 3,000 feet off of the surface, you will not see your house anymore. You won't recognize where you are. Lakes will now look like lines, and it really is like that. An overhead view is so hard to understand. We'd leave in a plane, all of us, and we'd blindfolded. Once at the top, at 15, 20,000 feet, each and every one of us are going to have to take a guess on where we live. We're not going to know it unless we know geography. It's just impossible to see it. That's true. Every time rotten catapult into walls. Bruce, why we don't see aliens on the moon? Yeah, exactly. And that's what I believe. But yes, it is strange. It's strange because my friend, probably they're hiding, but they're under the lights. They're right there. With a 4-inch telescope, they can be seen in groups. I'm sure of it. It's just that they're under that damn light. And that light is the pattern that blocks everything. It blocks the UFOs. It blocks the surface. It blocks paranormal, ghosts. They appear as lights. Is it camouflage? Why always a light? Because they're passing through the same bloody doorway to get here. Ghosts, aliens, anything that's out of this firmament or the world, possibly, they have to appear through a light. And we have no idea why they're appearing as a light because, duh, we never will know probably. It's too much information. One community member said this afternoon, Bruce, the truth is it's too much for us to take in. I think it was Tokishiro that said that. So tomorrow, I missed that, Takeshiro. Sorry, bro. Mystical Modular. Yeah, they looked disappointed, didn't they? Andrew Rollins. Thanks for being here, man. Do you believe USA landed on the moon in 69? I'm open-minded about it. I'm skeptical a little bit. I'm interested in finding out. And I think that the way they went to the moon, just my theory and speculation and guess, is that they probably would have gone a different way than the way they told us. Maybe they didn't go to Mare Maybe they went to another area. Maybe it wasn't to hide from aliens or anything else. Maybe it was to hide from Russia. So that Russia just did not know where they would have landed. I don't know. But I'm open-minded to the fact that it could be they went and it could be they did not go. I got people all the time on the channel saying I'm stupid to think that they didn't go to the moon. I respect. I have a lot of people and families that come here and watch my videos that told me they have family members that are astronauts, and that some of them are even people that work for NASA. I understand that. I have friends of family members that have gone to NASA, worked at NASA, and hello? Forgive me. That was odd. That was very odd. Things are going screwy, eh, guys, on the internet? Is it jumping on your end? Are you guys still hearing me? Landing on the moon. Ha ha ha. Well, somebody landed there because the buildings are there. Who made the buildings and or objects on the moon? Somebody landed there for sure. Maybe it was a long time ago. Maybe they still are. Maybe there's literally shopping centers there and parks. I would not be surprised. Do I believe I am on a globe? If you want my honest guess, I don't think we're on a globe. It could be, though. I think we're on an off globe, maybe egg-shaped, maybe like the moon, or we're on a flat cookie, which is in the shape of a lens, which means that we're not actually on a flat plane, sort of like an elevated bump on the top or on the bottom, maybe none underneath. Maybe it's just an, I've seen planets as empty mountains. They look bent. We tend to think that they're spherical because, do you know Copernicus? I shouldn't be saying this. Copernicus on the moon, look at the crater. It looks like the moon is turning around and that Copernicus is at the end. It's not. Copernicus is actually sideways. Did you guys know that? It's like that. It's not like that. Copernicus is like that. And when you zoom into the bottom side of the moon, the closer you get to Copernicus, Copernicus lifts up and it's just this high wall. I was doing a test the other day, you guys. You know with what? Shadows. Okay? Shadows and light. I was putting towering objects, okay, in a dark room. And do you guys know that when a light, you guys are going to think I'm stupid, but I'm telling you, when the sun's going up and the light's going up, so you have the sun going up, what happens to the shadows? Can I show you guys over there? No, it doesn't work. What happens to the shadows on the surface of a planet when the celestial object gets to the same level as that person or being? The shadows move. Where is the shadow on the ground? Notice it tomorrow, of your car or of your tower. Where's the shadow going to be when the sun is rising, and where's it going to be when it's up in the sky? Look at what the shadow does when the sun goes up and down, and then you'll understand what's going on the moon, why the shadows are lifting and lying down. That's exactly why. It's stupid, and that's exactly why I believe it's what's happening. Doesn't that sound crazy? I have no chance. How can all the craters facing Earth be circular and not dragged? It's not like anything came from us. I agree with that. How can they not be cone-shaped, right, too? How can they not be have more debris? And how come there's things in the center of the craters? There should be deep, devastating holes and trenches into a crater's crevice, for sure. I believe that. Excuse me. Don't underestimate flat earthers' IQ. Research it before you judge. And I absolutely agree with that, Mystical Modular. And you know what? I do not laugh at flat earthers. I love the theory, and I think it's very interesting. Why? Because I've caught some unknown celestial bodies, we'll say, that are very flat. So imagine a big sliver of a ginormous planet broke. If that sliver was flat, but was 30 times the size of Earth, it would become a planet in a way, right? It's a flat object, but it's still going to be a planet, and it's going to go around whatever the nearest a star that's going to pull it into its orbit. You know, when you think of it, Team Signal, the Men in Black just arrived, Bruce. Uh-oh. Valentina Minoro. Well, be careful. I wouldn't play around with those names because you never know. Valentina, thanks for being here. Exactly. You can't quantify what you're even looking at. Mystical Modular. Neil deGrasse says you cannot see curvature from an airplane. I probably think you would not be able to see curvature from an airplane. Probably not. I remember going up in a Boeing, and I did not see any curvature. The first thing I noticed when I went up into a plane really high at 20,000 feet, how flat Earth was. I'm going to hide, get all the people getting mad. No, I agree with people. We got to remain open-minded. Flat Earth, how can that even be laughed at? It's a theory like anything else. I mean, NASA's theories with black holes, guys? Are you serious? You mean to tell me that someone thinking the Earth is flat is ridiculous? I don't think so. Don't forget, used to think it was flat back in the days. They used to think they could fall off, eh? Columbus and all those people think they could fall off the world if they got to the end of the world. Well, yeah. I'm having fun reading these comments, guys. And what about those satellites? What's going on? Are we preparing for a war up there? Is something crazy going on? First generation satellites occur. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys that the acts of terrorism by the cowardly, wimpy Daesh, ISIS, that stalled a lot of activity, I think, in the world. I think that's exactly what happened. Thanks, Frack. Good night, guys, and remember to leave Bruce a tip. You guys leave me a tip by being here. That's the biggest tip. Frack, I love you for it, man. What time is it? It's not already 9 o'clock, is it? It was snowing here today, guys. For many years, it makes sense to me. Oh, yes. Night, Frack. Night, Angie. Hadley Scott McIntyre. Hey, Bruce. We finally got clear skies in Louisiana. Wow. Good for you guys. Yeah, you guys have been having it harsh, too. I guess a couple of people have been having problems with their weather and stuff, eh? Hey, Frack, thanks for being here, bud. Thanks, all of you guys, for being here. I almost did a surprise live stream. Maybe I'll do it this week, guys, during the week one night or something like that, Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe I'll come on and say hello to you guys for an extra live stream. Because somebody was asking me to come on. I said, I don't need to come on during the week because probably no demand of people. But if I come on and there's people here, well, so be it. I love fun. My brain hurts when people say flat Earth. Who cares? Flat, square, or folded like a cube. F, let it rest already. Well, it's the biggest controversy out there. People don't want to know what's on the planets. They want to know what shape the planets have. I couldn't care less if it was round or flat either. You know, honestly, I agree with you. Cindy Luhu, thank you very much. Cindy, thanks so much. Good night from Lake Whitney, Texas. Hey, Darren, that's true. You're down in Texas. Darren, thanks for being here, man. I love you for it, bro. Bruce Lee was a woman. Research that. What the frick? Enoch. George, thanks for being here, man. Kobayashi Maru, thanks for being here. Ronnie, thanks. Good work, Bruce, he says. I appreciate that. Mandy, how's it going, Mandy? How's it going, Mandy? How's the weather down there? Thanks for the comments, Mandy. Thanks for being a part of the community. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry I've been listening while cooking supper. Hey, no, guys, I think this is amazing that you guys do that. And you guys do not have to be here. If I show up one live stream and I'm all by myself, don't even worry about it. I'll email you guys. Something like that. What is Bruce Lee's favorite drink? I don't know, but I tend to think we're going to find out. Mystical Modular, thanks, Bruce, for your good work on researching the moon. Thank you and love from Canada. I appreciate it so much. I cannot subscribe, somebody said. That happens too. That really gets me mad when that happens, and I'm sorry about that. Hey, Philip, how's it going, Mr. Withington? Mr. Withington, where were you? I'm just kidding, but hey, I saw your comments this afternoon. Probably you wrote them way before. I'm always missing comments, guys. You guys, the support's amazing. Hey, newcomers, thanks for being here. New channel subscribers, or if you're just curious to stop by, thanks so much. Paulette Martin, welcome, newbie. Definitely. Paulette, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for applying on CERN. So you take on the outside realm is kind of a spiritual take. Hey, thanks for asking, man. I appreciate you talking about that. And yeah, I keep private on that, but when people ask me, I'm more than happy to talk about it. All of this for me is foremost very spiritual because of a bit my experiences and my encounters of the unknown, whatever that I went through. I know in my heart that it is spiritual. That has to do with all the cultures. It's deep. It's not a ghost thing. It has to do with who we are and why we're here. It's scary, but that's my take on it, guys. You know, whether we call them ghosts, aliens, gods, often we talk about the same things and we fight over the same things. People talk about demons. We don't know what things are, and we fight over these silly terms sometimes, but you know, have to go. Ricky Reed, thanks for being here. No, I'm going too, guys. Just wanted to say hello to the last few arriving. Paul Nielsen, even Bird confirms Hollow Earth. Very familiar with Bird. And I love his Antarctica videos and everything. I've been following him many years ago, actually, before I even started doing this research. Thanks for sharing that, Paul Nielsen. I appreciate that. Miss here, do we sail around the world? That would be freaking awesome, eh? Flat around, just keep it tidy, people. Thank you. Don't mess it up. Thanks a lot. The Catoli, the Catoli. Cat Lee, too late for that. Aldera Dorado, I used to practice magic by the Golden Dawn. There is so much. Yes, I believe in magic. I believe that I believe in good and bad magic, actually, or maybe not. But I believe that there's a good and bad energy that can be done with all good. You can add some negative and good, and there's good and negative, and there's negative and good. We're half, I guess. I don't know. Some of us are more negative than positive. Denali Princess, a commercial. Brucey's all. I see and know the same things. Truth is stranger than fiction, most definitely. I totally agree, and thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Tiki Reed, thanks for being here. Cosmic Confusion, SpaceX launches. I missed that, my friend. Have a great day, Victoria. Thanks, Victoria. George, good night, everyone. Smile at someone and share the love. Thanks a lot, man. Good night, all. Bruce, clear skies, bro. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to go do, guys, is right now I'm going to go root through that infrared footage. And it's 9 o'clock, but for those of you up late, I promise in 3 hours, you'll see the next video pop up. And so tomorrow, it will continue. I love you guys. I love you for the support. And this is very serious. When I started this channel, guys, it was for something very, very important. And it was this massive lie that I found out was real in the world. So all of us together have to stick together and share this work. Those of you that believe it, that want to give me a hand. You guys are all giving me a hand by coming here. I got nothing to ask for you guys. Sweet dreams, Bruce. DC52, thanks a lot. You too, man. Good night, Bruce, and everyone. Have to sleep now. Guys, thanks a lot. Toki, you gone, bruh? I hope it's a guy. I have to connect with some more of you community people and know exactly. I'm overwhelmed by the names. Eh? It's like when you're not from a certain country, you wonder who is who. Guys, I'm off. Thank you very much for being here. Earth Radio, the moon is a giant bell. It sure did ring like one, eh? And thanks for being here. Dagu. Good night. Thanks. Good night, Darla. Angie, I love you. Good night. Paul Nielsen, almost everyone thumbed up. Paul, that's how it is here. We have an amazing, amazing community. Everyone's really supportive. I'm not an angel. Sometimes I get mad at people, and sometimes I misunderstand some of you too, maybe in the comment section. It's not always easy knowing what people mean in the comments, but Lima, Ohio, Whistler, Case, thanks for being here, man. Well, okay, I thought you were from Lima, Ohio. Moonmaster out. Moonmaster out, yes. Thanks, Angie. Toki, good night. Darla, thank you. Everyone. I see Darla. I see Eric. I see Andy. Tokishiro is back. Konyoshita. Love to all. Miss Heard. Bye. I see Valentina. Thanks, guys. Joe Blow. Angie loves you, Bruce. And I love her more. You guys be safe. And don't leave me hanging. Oh, that's my new thing, guys. I got to say that. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, somebody says that already, right? Too many YouTube channels. So I'll see you guys soon. See you later, dude. Andrew, thanks a lot, man. Thanks, guys. Jim Fraser, see you. Thanks, Jim, for being here. Hiro Yamamoto, thanks for being here. Later, Andy. Good night, Jeff Laws. Joe Blow. Good night, Bruce. Bruce, get lost. Bruce, shut up. Bruce, stop talking.